The truth about black nerds. Hey man, Antonio Speaks finna talk about some interesting things to do with black people, bro. So we finna get right into it and react to this video. Black nerds.
Nerds, aka blurs, is the topic of today's video. Now me, I consider myself a nerd, but some may not. So for example, I love video games. I've been playing them since the age of 7. I've always loved sci-fi films, consumed about every DC and Marvel comic. On the flip side, I'm not into anime. But growing up, I was very into films like Teen Titans, Samurai Jack, Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I guess to some, it would be debatable. So within the black community, especially growing up in the hood, being a nerd or just even consuming the culture will make you stand out. It goes against what's stereotypical for black people. This is a flaw within the black community that I do not like. I say this all the time, but as black people, we are not a monolith. And we gotta start respecting that within the community. I will say this though, I feel like in 2025, being a nerd is kinda cool. Let's say versus the 2010s or the 90s. It is most definitely more acceptable.
Being a nerd is cool. Okay.
Now,
I want to talk about how all of a sudden being a nerd is in and we're erasing all of like that awful childhood stuff that happens to so many of us. Because now it's, oh, we weren't bullying y'all because y'all were into anime. We were bullying y'all because y'all stank. Or y'all were always doing something weird. A few. A lot of y'all were bullying us just for being into different things. I went to many schools with other smart black kids. I love to.
Hey man, the thing about it is, I don't know. I can't really understand people who get bullied because I'm the type of nigga who helps, like, I stick up for the weak, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of nigga. I am, bro. It's interesting because I'm the most, like, mind my business type of nigga. Like, I mind my business so much. You feel me? But I don't know. I never picked on niggas though. Like, I wasn't a nigga to jump into the picking on them. Like, I would just stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time. But I had my moments to where, like, I'm like, hey, bro, leave the nigga alone, bro. Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave that nigga alone, bro. And yeah. And if it came to anime, I was like, bro, I like anime too. That shit hard. I loved anime from since I was like 7 years old, bro. I was watching Naruto. So yeah, nigga. I love anime, bro. Been watching that shit. Never got bullied for it though. I mean, some of my homies thought that they didn't fuck with it, but I didn't care if they didn't fuck with it, cause I fucked with it. That's all that mattered to me. I guess some people just don't have that confidence, that self assurance. You feel me? Just cause they don't like it, don't mean I can't like it. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple, but yeah, I never really like stood by and just allowed somebody or like joined in on the bullying. I never, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, if a nigga getting roasted and it's funny, I'ma laugh, bitch. Don't get shit twisted here. But yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not the bully type of nigga, bro.
Read. And I got the pants bullied off of me for liking to read in a smart school. I had my black
bad.
card revoked so often, I'm pretty sure I'm still in black folk debt because, like, I don't think I have one. White girl, whitest black girl I know, Oreo, wanna be white, all of it, all the time.
And I'm telling you, like, see, like these new age black geeks, they will never understand how it was to be a black geek back in the 2000s and 2010s. Now, that was the trenches. Like, I consider myself a black geek activist because, bro, back in the day, bro, I had to defend my hobby. Like, y'all don't understand. The insults were crazy.
You didn't have to. You felt like you had to. You did not have to. You didn't have to defend shit. Come on, bro. You don't have to defend nothing. You don't need validation from anybody. That's different. That's some weird shit. But yeah, I understand though. I understand you. You feel me? You cared about what other people think. And so, like, you decided to try to get their validation. I understand. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we would be talking about like normal like crap in front of everybody, and then like we would go home.
Not gonna lie though, I've been called white though. Like, most of my life, they've been saying I sound white. The whole time, I don't even sound white. It just, I don't sound the image that white supremacy puts on black people, that we're all ghetto and just fucking, like, we like, it's just, no, like, I still speak in slang, like, type shit, all that type of shit, but they want me to go over the top. They want me to, like, there's nothing wrong with being ghetto as fuck, but you know what I'm saying? That's you. I'm not ghetto as fuck. I got a little ghetto to me, you feel me? A little bit. But I'm not ghetto as fuck. Cause like I wasn't raised around being ghetto as fuck. Or I just wasn't into it. You know what I'm saying? I grew up watching Korea's Kitchen. Korea's Kitchen is not fucking, you know what I'm saying? He's not no ghetto black nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I grew up watching. So that's why I speak with I'm a little closer to the Queen's English. A little bit closer. But they stripped us of our language, nigga. So we don't have to speak the Queen's English, bro. That's just some white supremacy shit that they be telling y'all gotta speak proper and all that. You don't have to. We have our own. They stripped us of our language, bro. So like, nah. They didn't even want to really teach us English when they brought us here. Yes, I'm talking about the slaves. When they brought us here and shit like that, they didn't even want to really teach us English. So you can't be surprised that we still like developing in the vocabulary, the English. Fucking, you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, bro. You don't have to speak the Queen's English, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak the Queen's English all the way, and I still be getting called. I sound white. They be telling me I sound white and shit, bro. It's weird. It's not even no raccoon shit. Cause like at the same time, okay, but like just cause I'm not, I don't know, bro. That's how raccoons really be made. Cause y'all be calling them niggas white, and y'all be calling them nerds, all type shit. And it'll be white people who accept them, so that they'll go with them, and then they'll just start like fucking resenting their people and becoming raccoons and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how they made. Some of them are made like that. This nigga could have became one. He probably is. Who knows? I don't know. But possibly he is one.
On our computer and be having discussions about anime with people online. Like, people don't understand. Back then, most of our anime discussions or geek discussions were like on the internet. They were not in real life, because if you even spoke about anime, like, you were about to get ostracized real quick.
Now for me, y'all, I did not have these problems, and that's why I kind of think to myself, was I really a nerd, or am I really a nerd? But looking back, I was most definitely a nerd, bruh. This was me in the 10th grade. I mean, I had a 4.0 GPA, was in pretty much all AP classes, dog. I was a textbook nerd.
Hey, let me see that picture, nigga. Where that picture go, nigga?
4.0 GPA was in pretty much, bruh. This was me in the 10th grade.
Damn, that nigga Antonio. Yee! Vice President? Yes, sir. I feel like I've seen you around somewhere, nigga. You look familiar as shit.
Great. I mean, I had a 4.0 GPA, was in pretty much all AP classes, dog. I was textbook nerd. The thing about it is, as a black nerd, you really just gotta find your group of people. And even just being...
Thing about it, bro, I liked anime. I loved anime, all type of shit. I wasn't a nerd, though. Like, I loved anime around the time where it wasn't cool to like anime, and I wasn't a nerd. Like, I was one of the kids that be getting in trouble and shit. I used to get in trouble in school a lot, like a lot. You know what's crazy? People thought that I was gonna fail, and that I was gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, be a fuck up. And I graduated before all of them. It's kind of crazy, ain't it? I graduated before everybody in my class, everybody. Even the people a grade above me, I graduated before them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who thought I was a fuck up. Yeah. I graduated at 16 years old, bro. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I went fucking paid to go into a private school, cheated my way out, you know what I'm saying? Got a diploma. You feel me? Everything just comes easy to me, bro. I didn't have to do no work. I was one of those kids sleeping in class and shit that didn't get shit done. Still graduated, bro. It's fire. No GED, nigga. Diploma. The actual shit that everybody waited for. You know what I'm saying? Got it 2 years early.
A nerd in general. I hate this talking point, because even nerds in the white community are done the same way. Like,
I got bullied for liking anime, and then I got bullied for wearing anime and an Avatar t-shirt, and like that I liked Pokemon, and that I carried a DS, and I was in bands. Like, and I had braces, and I had glasses. There was just so many reasons, and I had short hair. There was just so many reasons to get bullied that, like, getting into Kingdom Hearts was another reason.
Why does it look like you don't have any of that anymore? Well, you still fuck with anime. I see it in the background, so never mind.
Reason I didn't want to get bullied.
Don't worry, we're gonna make it. We've been looking for clues to find Clay. Oh, I'm sorry. The clue board? You mean my clue board?
So all those nerds in high school, like the weird theater kids and the anime people.
Hi, weird theater kid.
The anime people, the anime? What? The anime people? That's crazy, bro.
Captain of the speech and debate team. Anime fan.
You know who I'm talking about, the people we didn't hang out with.
Thank God for that, by the way.
So they've grown up now, and they're the ones making the laws. They're the Mark Zuckerbergs. They're the Faucis of the world, the fucking nerds.
I hate to break it to you, but those effing nerds are not just the Mark Zuckerbergs and Fauci's. They're highly successful, influential people because it turns out hitting the books actually was helpful.
This isn't just a black thing. Maybe the talking points of
Yeah, I mean, yeah, reading is helpful for sure. Yeah, I'm not really big on reading books. Well, now I'm starting to get big on reading. You know, so I be reading a lot of shit like Machiavellianism. I read a lot of that. I read into a lot of that Machiavellianism, nigga. I'm finna become a master. I'm finna have a master's degree in Machiavellianism, nigga. And by next year. By towards the end of next year, I should be a fucking master at that shit. Like, completely mastered it. By the end of next year, for sure. Y'all look into that Machiavellianism shit, bro. I be saying that shit a lot on this channel. Y'all need to go read into that, for sure.
you know, you're acting white is that talking point. But as far as you getting bullied or looked down upon, it's pretty much the same way. Kids are mean. Like I stated, you have to find your people. And with me, I had a different group of friends for like pretty much every situation. Like growing up in the hood, those were like the hood friends. Then when I got to school, you know, me being in like different classes, I kind of met my nerd friends. So I had that group of friends, and I had my friends that was back in the hood. And also I played sports. I love sports. So, you know, I had my friends for basketball. The one thing I did deal with though that I
Low key, I agree with everything he just said. Me too. Me too on everything he just said. Me too.
I hated was me being labeled a game freak. Like I just love playing.
Me too. I was that too. Bro, that's crazy. Me and this nigga got a lot in common, bro. I'm finna play games after this video. After this video, I'm finna get on the game.
In the game. I remember growing up, bro, like they'll come knock on my door for me to come outside. I'd be like, bro, I'm on the game, and I don't feel like coming inside. Like, you a game freak, bro, get out. But I always felt like it was just like with love. Like they was joking, but it was with love. And I stated this in one of my second channel videos. I feel like the black community, our love language is joking. So, you know, maybe sometime these jokes were hurting your feelings, but it wasn't like meant in that way. This isn't justifying it, but that's my thought. Anyways, with them already having this backlash from the black community, in return, they end up being very anti-black.
Like, it's not that I didn't want to connect with black people, but I didn't know any other blurbs that like Minecraft. And a blurb put me closer to whiteness, not because I wanted to hang out with white people, but I just wanted to hang out with that like Minecraft. Do you get what I'm saying? I just want to say it is incredibly dangerous to be in close proximity to whiteness no matter what.
Oh, I'm thinking bro trying to be white. He's just LGBTQ. Okay, my bad. I actually fuck with y'all. Like, no cap. Bro seemed like a cool person, bro. You know what I'm saying? He didn't choose to be LGBTQ, bro. Just like I didn't choose to be straight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I respect all y'all, bro. No cap.
And the reason why I say that is because I think hanging around with people that like Minecraft and everything definitely ingrained some self-hating attributes to me. It's not because of Minecraft, but it's the proximity to whiteness.
Within the nerd culture, there is not a lot of black representation. Just think about it. You're constantly consuming this media of people that don't look like you while receiving this hate from the people that look like you. That is going to
I
turn
literally just said that. That's what makes raccoons, bro. So I'm saying this is validating what I just said. Yup.
into internalized racism. And I say this all the time, but everything is a alt-right pipeline. And the nerd culture is no different.
Yo, what happened to the nerd community, bro? When did we become Republicans, bro? When did we become conservative? What happened? What happened? We don't like girl power now because it's the feminist agenda? You didn't like Kim Possible?
I saw someone say, when did the nerd community just become another avenue or pipeline for right-wing grifting? And the answer is simple. The same way that the gym community became just another avenue for right-wing grifting and right-wing content. The same way like dating advice stuff has just become another avenue for right-wing grifting. What does the gym community, the dating advice community, and the nerd community all have in common? It's full of lonely people. A lot of people in the nerd community get into nerd shit because they're lonely.
Wait, the left is what's like focused on equality, and the right is what's trying to be conservative, right? I think. I don't know.
A lot of people start working out because they're heartbroken and they're lonely. A lot of people get into dating advice content because they're lonely. Lonely people are very easy to manipulate. If you find a lonely person and you tell them you're the victim, everybody else except you is the problem, now go buy my course, that's basically an infinite money glitch. That's why it's just lonely people who crave acceptance and a sense of community are taken advantage of just in the way that cults do. Like, it's really not that complicated.
Now, the anti-blackness goes up another notch because a lot of black males in the nerd space feel like black women just hate them.
I'm curious to know if this is actually a thing. Black women will ignore men that look like this because he's weird, lame, nerdy, until he achieves success, then see him with a woman like this, and then all of a sudden label him a sellout. Let's be real, a lot of y'all don't like black.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But I don't know. It's like, cause like, bro, you can't be mad at the girl for not like this. If this is not her type, my nigga, this is not her type. You know what I'm saying? If this nigga's not her type, then she's not his type. I mean, he's not her type. And I don't know. This right here, when they start complaining about him dating somebody after he's famous, that's just some fanned out shit. I don't know. I don't think you could just put that on black women in general. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that. They just like, some black women have experiences with this type of nigga. Like, it'll be a nerdy nigga. She rejects him. He goes and gets successful and shit. You're like, oh, I could have had that nigga. But sell out, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? I don't know. That's crazy, right? I don't know. There's nothing wrong with dating a white woman, but if you're dating her just because you got rejected by a black woman, so like, isn't that kind of being a raccoon a little bit? Cause like, you're doing it because you have a personal grudge against black women, so that's why you're dating white women, and then the baby becomes a coon and shit like that. That's how that happens. I mean, raccoon, my bad. Fuck. Hey, bro. I don't think you could say raccoon on here, bro. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Women to begin with. Don't matter if you're a D1 athlete or comic book nerd, there's a very small majority of black men that do not like black women. Now, why is that? I couldn't tell you. But at the end of the day, this argument right here could be a little bit valid if we're considering that there are unrealistic expectations for black men, especially young black men in this economy and in this world right now. And there is that stigma of hypermasculinity in the black community. This automatically would make nerds and simps unattractive and certainly undesirable.
Black girls called you ugly? So do you want me to believe that the white girls called you handsome?
Once again, I did not experience this. This isn't to say it's not true, but I just feel like it's the way you carry yourself. And also, you just gotta find your, like, swagger, you know? There's a stereotype of, like, the smash bro type of hairstyle. Maybe your lips be crusty. In simple terms, man, you just gotta have game. White nerds go through the same problem while talking to white women. So, like, I hate that correlation as well. And I think what the problem is, a lot of people be holding on to what happened in high school. Whether that be the glory days or those be the bad days. It's been 10 years, bro. We don't care that you scored a touchdown in 10th grade. And yes, you may have been bullied in high school, but let that shit go, brother. My entire friend group is majorly made up of nerds. My best friend, this is us when we graduated, he was valedictorian. I was like maybe 4th in the class. Now, he is most definitely considered a nerd. I mean, huge WWE fan, very into anime, loves video games, but he's never had a problem talking to black women. And big shout out to my boy. He just graduated from Clemson University, what, 2 years ago now? We just got off the game a few hours ago.
I feel like a big part of the black nerd experience is going back, trying to watch your favorite YouTubers and realizing just how much racist
That's fire, bro. I'm finna get on the game after this video.
commentary was throughout the entire video. Like, when did Jen calling Michael Jackson a monkey fly over my head? Huh? Or that one try not to laugh challenge where they just straight up said the N-word? Huh? And I really got a bone to pick with Pat Jen because I used to go crazy for some Pat. Like, you can ask around. We used to go crazy for some Pat Jen. Even now with past sobriety, it was a black woman's video that I saw use this hashtag. Yet, okay. And not even just them, like other gaming channels and YouTubers too, especially in gaming. And I can already hear the whole, oh, it was a different time argument. I can get that. It's really the fact that black kids really never had a safe space. And I feel like that's why it's so easy.
Yeah, gaming is if you're gaming online and you're a kid and it's online with other people, you're gonna run into the N-word. Yeah, still to this day, still run into N-words, especially if you're playing Fortnite, Call of Duty, those online games. You're not gonna run into it on fucking 5M. If it's like a RP server that you get whitelisted in, you're not gonna run into that. You're not gonna. So like, yeah. I don't know, bro. Yeah, that's facts though. Never had a safe space. I don't know. It's really how you see it. It's how you view things. Me personally, I enjoyed playing Fortnite regardless of the N-words and shit. I had to deconstruct from that weird shit that it had like on my brain. You know what I'm saying? Because you will start to think that that shit is okay to say that. Like, bro, you're being a raccoon. If you're black saying the hard R, you're fucking weird. Like you're literally ill. Like you look so fucking dumb. Like literally, you look weird. If you're black saying that shit, like what the fuck? You just do, but really they just don't know. They're not aware. Like if you don't know, you don't know. Like you don't know what you don't know. So yeah. Until somebody fucking checks your ass and then you actually go do your research and you're like, damn, I was tripping. I didn't have to learn that way. I seen it on YouTube. Young Don, fucking Antonio too, nigga. I'm like, okay. I'm doing my research and shit. I'm like, okay, this the people right here. Bet. And actually, I was done with that way before I even started watching their reaction channels. The person who actually taught me a lot about black people was Rashad Jamal. Like he had his own personal way of doing things. So like I really ain't really, me today I can't really fuck with his content for real like that because it's like he's very passionate. He overly passionate about the shit. He got a different point. He got a slightly different point of view. He like a spiritual guy. I'm more of like a metaphysical. This shit is scientifically proven type of shit, like energetic shit. Like I'm in the next level. Like spiritual is like right here. This is me. This not no diss to spirituality. You know what I'm saying? I just thought it was like a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no flat earther. I don't the earth is a sphere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking, that type of shit. Reptilians and shit like that. That's what he was into and shit like that. Yeah. But he taught us a lot about the history of black people. And I fuck with Rashad Jamal for that. Cause yeah. I'm very informed because of that. Hell yeah.
Easy for them to be indoctrinated into like the red pill pipeline because it was just small stuff in every single video that we could even like explore within like the nerd genre.
For example, like me growing up, the biggest gaming YouTuber in the world was PewDiePie. And, you know, I watched his videos, but like it was something off. I couldn't really connect.
I never watched his videos. I just seen that he had a lot of subscribers. And Mr. Beast was his competitor, and then Mr. Beast beat him. That's it. That's all I knew about him. Mr. Beast was on top for me. Can't lie to you.
Connect with him. And this was before he had the whole N-word incident. But it was extremely rare for me to find another black.
Oh, is that why you fell off? Because that N-word incident?
Gaming content creator. And this is why I give so much praise to creators like Berleezy, RDC World, Corey S. Kenshin. Because, bro, representation matters. And it's like growing up in these nerd spaces, we rarely get it.
Berleezy, RDC World, Corey S. Kenshin, all of those dudes is what I was watching. I was watching those when I was growing up. The very first one though, Corey S. Kenshin for sure. For sure. He's like one of the first YouTuber I've ever watched in my life. So like luckily for me, I started with somebody it's just so good for like a kid to watch. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't cuss on his channel. He's actually a good person for like a young kid to watch. Young black kid to watch on YouTube. Facts. That's really how I got here today. That's why I like doing reactions and shit like that. Found my own thing I like to do on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I fuck with Corey S. Kenshin for real. And we got the same name. My name Corey too. So it's like that was a connection right there too. You know what I'm saying?
And that is why I love that with the visibility that TikTok brings in 2025, I've been finding some amazing like comic book creators that are making pro-black comics for black people, bruh.
This right here is my comic book known as The Black Fist.
and this is one of the most popular
That's fire.
series.
Korea's Kitchen actually making a comic right now. Well, a manga, I think. It's a manga. It's gonna be an anime.
In the Battle Chi universe. Let's talk about it. Black Fist takes place in the 1960s. It's about a superpowered alien that piques the interest of a KKK Grand Wizard that fears he is a danger to the world and to his community.
I made a comic book. This is it. It's called Astro's Falter. Astro's is a supernatural, somewhat horror-themed comic series with a comedic and cozy twist. The story takes place in this timeline and in this universe. It's a story about a girl who spends her entire life training against the invisible demons that roam our world, all before the magical seal keeping her invulnerable to demons begins to disappear.
Now, I ended up making a post on my Instagram. Make sure y'all go follow this, by the way. And I was curious on what was my black nerd's experience.
Being a black nerd was some crazy plot progression. If you liked any type of anime, niggas were gonna fry your shit alive. And the crazy thing about it is the same people that would be trying to clown you would be the same people trying to be in group projects with you and the same people trying to copy answers. But I'm not gonna lie.
See, like, how you gonna blame a nigga and still ask him for answers? That was never me. Them niggas would, like, the smart people in the classroom, bro, they would love helping me, bro. Like, they'd have no problem. No problem letting me copy down the answers and shit like that. Because I was cool. Like, we was cool. We was cool. Like, I was a cool nigga. Everybody was cool with me. Just because I was a cool nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Going to college was probably the best decision.
Not really trying to be cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Decision I ever made, bro, because I found my community here. There's a bunch of black nerds here, and we've shared things with each other, and, you know, I feel welcomed. I don't...
How did you not, like, get self-confidence from watching anime? Like, it's so many good animes that just give you confidence. Like, you're that nigga. Like, you ain't ever feel like you were the main character. When I was a kid, I see myself as the main character. Like, yes, sir. Like, I was like his thoughts. Like, nigga, like, I don't know, bro. It was some weird shit. Like, I seen myself as the main character. Like, Naruto, I was Naruto. You feel me? I was always the MC. Shit's fire. I don't do that anymore. I just watch the anime. Now I'm grown. I'm 19, nigga. But as a kid, nigga, that shit was fire. I felt like that nigga. Nigga, we talking about, which one? Like, you know, like some like workout shit. I started working out, doing push-ups, started fighting and shit. I was that nigga. Okay. And it wasn't no lame shit. It was like actual like martial arts type of time, and nigga, I was that nigga. No cap.
Feel judged or anything like that, man. And, you know, people are a lot more accepting here. But to be honest with you, man, I've absolutely loved the journey. Like, this upcoming spring, 2026, I'm graduating with my Bachelor's of Science in Psychology, bro. And we're going to med school after that. So, to all my black nerds out there, don't be afraid to be you, bro.
We really need to talk about the hatred for black women in the black nerd community. Because a lot of black nerds, they like hang with white nerds, of course, and they want to be accepted by them. So then they just start shitting on black women and be like, yeah, they're ghetto, and just start talking shit about them, right? And then also tell the better.
Yeah, that's lame, bro. That's lame. Like, black women don't deserve that, bro. Like, y'all be getting so much hate for no reason. Like, that ass no reason. Niggas, it's always the same shit. They be like, they're ghetto. Nigga, if they're ghetto, you're ghetto, bro. Because y'all are the same. Y'all come from the same culture. Yes, you have the same type of energy. Like, chill. Just women are just more emotional. Yeah, like, you can find that in every culture. Like, the women are more emotional. They're more in tune with their emotions.
About women in general. A lot of nerds, they can't get girls, so... and I talk shit about them. And also, along with the red pill community, because a lot of the nerds, they want to get their anime physique, so they start watching those workout videos, and then those workout videos turn into how to get girls videos, and also...
Yup. Me personally, I just stick to push-ups, sit-ups, type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a calisthenics kind of nigga, bro. You see how lit I am? I don't even go to the gym.
Also turns into hating women videos.
My experience of being a black nerd is a bit different from other people, not only because of the era that I grew up in, but also because of the environment. With me being a 2000s kid, I was never really feeling ostracized for being a nerd because nerdy shit was everywhere. Now, I'm an inner city kid. I grew up in lower income neighborhoods, and there were a lot of black folks within those neighborhoods. So a lot of us bonded over these things that would be looked at as nerdy. There's a reason that schools would ban Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There's a reason schools would ban all the Bakugan toys and Beyblades. And I'm sure every kid that grew up in the 2000s had that feeling of watching a cartoon on Saturday morning and holding in that excitement when Monday came. Everyone couldn't wait to gather around the lunch table and talk about the latest episode of Dragon Ball or Sonic X.
No, as a kid, that Blade shit was fire. Let it rip, nigga. Let that shit rip. No cap. That shit was fire. I ain't really. It's like a little casual game, like some like I would let that bitch rip sometimes. Can't lie to you. I wasn't like a fanatic on it. Like, oh my god, Blade. Yeah, no, I was like, let it rip, nigga. Like that ass though. There was nothing wrong with that. I don't see why niggas be bullying. It's all a reflection of their internal self. They have insecurities within themselves. That's so they have to try to make you feel insecure about things you be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because misery loves company. That's all it is.
So whatever was on Saturday morning at that time. But what I'm trying to get at is there was never really a point in time where being a nerd worked against me. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit of a social butterfly. I would hang with the theater kids, I would hang with the anime nerds, the music heads that would rap at the lunch tables. I was bouncing around and talking to everybody. I can't.
And you hang around, so yeah.
I can't really think of a point in time where liking anime or liking comic books or liking video games, whatever. I can't think of a time where that wasn't cool, especially when the second anime boom happened in the 2010s.
Yeah, like you said you hang with these nerds. You're calling them all the names that you were called. So like, you see them as what you are being called. Like you can you see what I'm trying to say? He was like, I was hanging with these nerds, these geeks, the lame kids, the weird kids. That's what you're calling them, and you're hanging with them, and you see them as all the things that you just said, and you are who you hang around. Of course, you're gonna become one of them. So you're gonna get the same type of treatment that they was getting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, that's it. That's why you should stay away from unlucky people. You know what I'm saying? It's all a frequency thing. Everybody can switch their frequency, but not everybody's gonna want to. It's up to you what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
And if anything, that point in time worked in my favor. Because a lot of black folks who weren't into anime or anything at that time, they knew someone who was. So they would approach me and ask me, hey, what's up with Naruto? What's Attack on Titan about? I heard Dragon Ball is coming back. What's Dragon Ball Super about? If there was someone who wasn't caught up with the latest geekdom fandom news, they came to me because they knew someone who was. And as far as being a black nerd specifically goes, I don't think there was ever a time where if someone did shame me for being a nerd, it didn't make me want to question whether or not I wanted to be around other black people. I never thought that black people didn't like anything that I was into. That's just ridiculous. But even if you don't know black people who are nerds, you know at least one black person who watched Dragon Ball Z. They may not know jack shit about Power Rangers.
Nigga, I know a lot of black niggas who watch anime. Bro, RDC World is one of the best examples, bro. This is an anime fan. Like, these niggas love anime. And their fan base does too. And most of their fan base is black. Most of them. I feel like most of their fan base is black for sure. RDC World, yes. So that means that's a lot of black people right there who like anime, right? Well, obviously right now, today, 2025, anime is lit. It's the new shit. People fuck with it. Yeah, all the cool people fuck with anime now. But it's like, I've been that cool nigga who fucked with anime. Like, I literally been that. Not trying to brag or anything. Just that's what it is. I was born into this shit, not, you know what I'm saying?
But I bet you they know what happened with Goku versus Frieza.
All my black nerds come to the podium. I want y'all to give y'all experience in the comment section. Did you have a similar experience to me? Did you have a similar...
Nah, bro, I never been bullied, bro. Never been that kind of nigga. I'm not the nigga to pick out of the group to bully. I'm just not. Never been. It's the energy. It's just how I carry myself. You feel me? It's always how I've been. But let me know what you think about this shit in the comments. Have you ever been bullied before? And if so, that shit is not okay. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all boys. I'm see y'all next video. And I'm out.